Hello, everyone, and welcome to the RBTV Game of the Week. I'm Isaac Navarro alongside Sam Egan. Tonight, the Bulldogs will take on the St. Francis Spartans. What are your thoughts, Sam?
I think it's going to be a very competitive game. These two teams are very even. St. Francis at 6-7 and RB at 7-7.
RB's obviously not looking as good as they were last year.
It's hard to top what they did last year, making it to sections. That's a huge thing for RB.
It was such a special season last year that it's hard to top it now. But still a talented group, as Luke Gentile will pop out right here, one of the starting lineups.
I think the main factor for RB here tonight is going to be Paul Zielinskis. He's been so clutch this year for the Bulldogs, dropping 20 pretty much every night.
And then the sophomore, J.P. Hanley, the only sophomore on this varsity team.
And he definitely deserves it. He has been really good this year.
He plays lights out. He balls out every game he goes.
RB coming off a loss their last game against Brother Rice by 3. St. Francis coming off a win their last game against Elmwood Park.
Elmwood Park isn't much of a competition, though, so we'll see now. We'll see.
St. Francis is rocking with their Indiana-looking pants on the bench. Kind of look like a clown circus show, but
it looks like Ringler Bros right there.
Ringler Brothers. Yep. The Bulldogs coming out of the huddle, and here we go to start the game.
Let's see who's going to drop 30 tonight, as Jameer Truman will go for the tip-off for the Bulldogs.
Jameer Truman taking the tip.
Yep, he's taking the tip. He's one of the big mans here, standing at 6'5". Big body, big frame right there. As they're still filled with talented rosters right here, the Spartans. As the Spartans will win the tip-off. They pitch it to the middle.
Play.
That was not a good-looking play at all. They just threw it into the middle, and it was just completely bonked out of bounds right here. As they'll throw the inbound right here. 24, and he misses the easy layup right there. Jameer Truman will grab the rebound and throw it to Luke Gentile.
How do you mess that up? That is an easy layup.
You should make that every time. Kicked out again. J.P. Hanley with the ball, throwing it back to Luke Gentile. He's looking for his options around. Just keep dribbling at the top of the key. Again, passed around, driving in to Jameer Truman. A little body up, and he throws it up, and he makes the layup right there. Acrobatic play.
That was a good-looking shot there by Jameer. Almost didn't go in, but it was nice and went in.
It's good that it went in. They're just dribbling around right here. Running the point. Around at the top of the key, looking for their options. Just dribbling around. The RB is playing a good 3-2-D right here. Dropped it into the middle. Mid-range, throws it, kicks it back out. Another pass around, drives in. Look for his options. Mid-range shot, and it is bricked.
That was a very high arcing shot. Did not look like it was going to go in at all.
Not at all. Is it thrown up for 3, and bang! First 3 of the day.
Paul Zielinskis, we said he was going to be a huge factor. Already dropping a great 3 early.
And his shot is wet. One of the wettest ones I've seen.
Student section went nuts after that shot.
Oh, yeah, they will. They should every time. And it is a knock. And Luke Gentile, he throws it down.
Wow, what a play by Luke Gentile, saving it.
He saved it all the way. Luke Gentile, good point guard here, but he's not no Zachary Vire like last year. And a nice left-hand layup right in there.
Dylan Meehan with the huge clutch bucket. It's already 7-0, and St. Francis calls a timeout. 7-0 run by the Bulldogs.
Their starting lineup is starting to show a little bit of jazz right here, finding their rhythm, getting into it.
Paul Zielinskis has been a huge factor. Like you said, Luke Gentile was going to go off, and he's looked like he's been going off so far tonight.
Oh, man, there's the jump shoots we were talking about. Right there. It looks like old-fashioned Pacers uniforms.
Oh, it looks like the old-fashioned Hoosiers.
Oh, it does. Then they got the Kentucky-style pants. What do you think of those in gray?
I don't like it. They have basically the Michigan State Spartans and the Kentucky pants design, and I don't like it. It's not a good mix, I don't think.
St. Francis, they try to change things up, be a little bit different right here.
Definitely an interesting look.
Yep. As St. Francis will inbound it right here. Just moving around, a little bit of a shuffle. He looks more like a linebacker on that play right there. Man, he's picking the wrong sport right now to play. At the top of the key, trying to get a play going. It looks like they're trying to do a little bit of pick and roll action. Still deciding. They can't find any bodies in the middle towards the paint, which is a good look for RB. They're just trying to make them throw up chuck balls and try to find them in. Check us out on rbtv.tv. at the top of the key. They're not even forcing them any close shots at all. Not even an open three. Great D right here. Man, they need a shot clock right here.
Yeah, they've had the ball for at least 35
30 seconds. And the three from the corner, and it is good. That's wet. Ooh. Man, you think he drank a Dasani before this game?
Sebastian Miller there with the three. That's a huge shot.
Yep, Sebastian Miller just put that in. It's 7-3, RB with the lead. And wow, that looked like a mouse trap right there. He just got clamped on real quick.
And they call a travel on St. Francis. Jameer with a great effort going for the ball.
Man, you see hiking the Appalachian right now? Man, I didn't see no trail right here. Luke Gentile looking to inbound it. Throws a nice inbound pass. Throws it out to Meehan. Luke Gentile looking around to JP Hanley, who drives in with some authority. Into the corner, Zelinskis, and the three is good!
Another one from Zelinskis. He is on fire right now. He is really feeling himself right now.
It was he, not she. Man, you're thinking of the wrong sport right now. Come on, Sam.
He is
into the corner for the three, and it is bricked. I'm going to build a house with that brick. Going to be my first piece right there. Give me some mortar. I'm going to have it by the end of the game. JP Henley to Zelinskis for another three. Bang!
Wow, look at this clutch
Bang,
play
bang,
from
bang!
Zelinskis. 9 quick points off of 3 straight threes.
That is cold.
It is 13-3 Bulldogs after 3 threes here from Zelinskis early. 9 points already.
All
what
I'm
a
saying
huge
from
factor.
the Spartans is at the top of the key right here. They can't find anything to go through the paint. This zone defense is working to perfection. Still around the top of the key. They're finally penetrate in deep, and it goes for a brick right there. Popped out of Meehan's hand, mid-range shot, and it is bricked again.
No good for Miller. That was not a good-looking shot.
Man, I could build an apartment right now. I'm going to start my own company right now. Gentile, a little bit of drive penetration, kicks it out. Zelinskis looking for his options.
Zelinskis
asking for a pick and roll. A little bit of a crossover move. Luke Gentile to Jameer Truman with an open three, and bang!
Everything had fallen for the Bulldogs.
Man, this is cold like ice right now.
16-3, the Bulldogs are just non-stop hitting threes. What clutch play.
Just straight heat right now.
Zelinskis is looking like an absolute D1 talent right now. He is having a great game so far.
And Kentucky talent, if I would say anything.
Maybe not that good, but he's having a heck of a game so far.
Oh, and a block by Zelinskis, but a putback. Wow. Robert with a nice putback right there. And another foul right there. Meehan just gets a little bit of a practice shot and makes it. Man.
He is on fire.
Man, you see when a lot of players get the practice shots in, going into the game, they just brick them.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of nerve action right there. It looks like Zach Stivers just checked in for the Bulldogs right here to give JP Hanley a little bit of rest. A little bit of a lob pass to him, Jack. Meehan back to Jack. Stivers driving in, a little bit of a spin move. Kicks it out to Jameer Truman for another three, and bang! Oh,
no.
In and out.
In and
Man,
out.
they played the Joker card right there.
You might have been a little premature with your bang call.
Yeah, too premature. In the middle to the big man. Big man, big body moves. He gets Zelinskis. Right to Jack. Oh, and he loses the ball, but it's still called a foul.
Stivers loses the ball, but he does get fouled on the play.
Stivers, man, you got to hit him with a little bit of crossover move. Break his ankles right there. Man, send him to the doctor.
Isaac, let's see you hit that move at halftime.
I will hit that move to perfection. To the corner. Zelinskis for another three. Ooh, a brick right there. But Meehan.
First miss of the night, and they get the
Yeah,
rebound.
that's
That's just how clutch the Bulldogs are playing right
Stivers back to Gentile. Gentile better watch out or you'll get a backcourt right here. Stivers, one-on-one right here. To Zelinskis.
now. Nice move by
Kicks it out.
Zelinskis.
Back to Stivers. Back to Meehan. A little bit of dribbling. Dribble to the corner, drive in penetration, and a nice reverse by Jack Stivers right there.
What a nice move.
Man, it would work to perfection every time on you. Man, I should try that on you.
And the Spartans call their second timeout of the quarter, and it is 18-5 Bulldogs. What is this like first First 6 minutes of the first quarter telling you about the Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs are straight heat, 18-5 right here. And shout out to our rock band right here playing some nice music for us.
Bulldogs have been struggling a little bit this season. They're trying to get back on track in conference play, and no better way to do it. Starting off the new year on the right foot at home.
2020, what was their New Year's resolution? To go perfect for the rest of the season?
Already failed losing to Brother Rice, but they are looking good so far. First home game of the new decade, and they're looking so good so far, putting on a show.
Well, they'll try to win their rest. The Spartans will inbound. Man, that kid's turning red right there. We need a defibrillator right now. Call the doctor. A little bit of dribbling right here. Trying to get some momentum. Anything that could get them going right now, because they have nothing going on their side. Jameer Truman with that nice lockdown D, but it goes in and out. Tip it around. No one could get the rebound.
It is good, and the foul.
And one. That was like that one game with the Utah Jazz and Chicago Bulls where no one could put in the ball. Man.
Bryce Walker made that shot there, and he's going for the end one right now.
Bryce Walker, man, what a big man right here. He's going to get ready to.
Bryce Walker, very tall at 6'8".
6'8", what a big man. I look like a complete midget next to him.
Bulldog student section making some noise here on the free throw.
And it is good.
Converts the and one.
And one. Just add them up, add them up, add them up.
18-8 the current score.
Luke Gentile looking for his options. Little bit of a move using a little bit of a screen to Zelenskis. Drives in, a little bit of step back. Faking out, throws it to Jameer Truman. Right in, and he misses the layup. And disappointment right here. Man, little man on the court right here. He must be the shortest man on the team.
He's looking like Jake O'Brien right now.
Shout out to our other RBTV announcer that couldn't make it tonight. Man, the shoe game's on point today with these guys. Just look at all these. Going around top of the key. They throw it to the big man, Bryce Walker. Just look at him. He's such a grown man right here. They should just feed him the ball in the paint. He'll do the rest. Out to the corner, the nice shot, and it is missed. Air ball. Air ball.
And it's out on the Bulldogs.
It looked like a blimp right there. It just soared right over.
And it's going to be St. Francis's ball as the student section from RB was letting him hear it for that air ball.
As Jameer Truman will check out, and Ryan Gaynor, Fishing Fever, has checked in. Thrown out, driving in a bounce pass. Ryan Gaynor gets the foul on him.
That's a foul on Ryan Gaynor. Ryan Gaynor cannot be doing that.
Man, he has a fever on right now. He has to look through.
They gave it to Luke Gentile, not Ryan Gaynor.
Wow, the refs must be blind today. They can't see anything.
And the refs told us before the game the refs are always right. Maybe not all the time.
We definitely know that. They're not always right. Everybody's human. They make mistakes.
Just got to learn from them.
You got to learn from every mistake. We got to watch out for that camera right there and protect our cameraman.
It's Zach Cameron on that camera.
Yup.
Cameron the cameraman.
Nice feed inside and an easy layup. There we go.
Nosek with a huge shot.
This
Gaynor
very
gets the
own
ball.
basketball player, Ryan Gaynor, he has a Fishing Fever TV show on RBTV's YouTube channel. You should go check it out.
As he shoots the three. And bang!
What? Ryan Gaynor with the three. His first one there. Ryan Gaynor.
And I think everyone here at RBTV is happy about Gaynor hitting that shot.
Except for when he lost the GoPro. You can't go anywhere without mentioning that. And a missed layup. Man. And a nice
Stivers, it's good.
Stytek. What? Jack just got that going.
23-10 with 5 seconds left.
5, 4, 3 seconds. They're going to get nothing up.
Nosek at the buzzer.
It up. And no good at all.
That is the end of the quarter. It's 23-10 Bulldogs.
Man. Just such a great game so far. RB is showing some dominance right here. They're showing who's the man right now.
They are
just outbodying them, doing everything they can.
They are showing their power, and they are showing that they are truly the better team so far.
Yup. Mike Reingerber, the coach for the RB Bulldogs, has put together a phenomenal team this year. It's not easy picking the teams. There's a lot of good talent that comes through, and some people have to be cut short.
Especially a team like RB, they have a bunch of talent just ready to go.
You should see everybody that tries out for basketball. It's like half the school. You
Oh,
have to
yeah,
really,
it's crazy.
you have to really show up for it and prove who you are. They're highly selective. Because they know at RB, they want a winning culture. St. Francis is trying to follow that way. But I think their biggest setback
And
is them not going out.
And it looks
quick.
like the student section is having some kind of like a dance party maybe to the rock band's excellent music.
Is it homecoming all over again?
Oh, I don't think so. Not quite.
Not quite. That's football season.
Paul Zelinskis checking it in right here. Zelinskis
Yep,
is having a
he's
huge
been on
game so
fire.
far.
Luke Gentile looks a little bit fatigued, but he'll push through that. Little bit of crossover right there to Zelinskis. Looking down to Ryan Gaynor.
Gaynor with a nice little crossover move.
Luke Gentile in the corner. Jack looking everything that he could do. Luke Gentile just spinning around to Zelinskis. Sitek. He throws it up, and
It's
bang, 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 bang.
Jack Stivers with another three. That's his second of the game.
Yup, he's doing everything right now. Stivers, there he goes. He's thrown into the middle. Big man, Bryce. Bryce, a little spin move with the
That's
left hand.
good.
He's showing authority right there.
Bryce Walker, big man at 6'8", really proving it that he's the big man.
You got to prove that you're the big man. Ryan Gaynor with the ball. Throws it
Stivers
to
got it.
Stivers. Into the corner to Ryan Gaynor. A little bit of a move. Back to Zelinskis to Ryan Gaynor for three. And it is a brick.
No good from Gaynor.
No good at all. Sebastian Miller. A little bit of crossover move. Little Kyrie Irving action right there.
Almost stolen by Zelinskis.
And stolen by Jameer Truman, but he loses it. And it's thrown back up. Robert Noshek. Man, disappointing. RB at the top of the key right here. To Zelinskis. Going around. Open Jameer Truman for the easy mid-range shot right there. Perfect, man. These are wet like water.
That is a beautiful looking shot. Couldn't have drawn up that play any better if you tried.
No way any better. You could do that. Thrown to the center, and he is fouled.
That's a foul on Truman.
Come on, Truman, you got to be, you're big yourself. You could guard him.
That's your second of the game.
The only thing about the Bulldogs, they like to foul a lot. They'll try to show their dominance. They'll slap you. They'll bite you, whatever, to show their dominance. They'll do anything. They'll show you who's the dogs. They're fighting the Spartans pretty well. Man. JP Hanley checks into the game again. Miller, a little bit of a spin move, looking for all his options. Finally finds someone at the top of the key. Oh,
he loses
and lose the dribbles.
Good
That's not how
defense
you
by
do it.
Gaynor. And Gaynor gets the steal.
Gets a steal. Pass to Luke Gentile. Looks for his options. Crossover move. Throws it into JP Hanley, who kicks it out to Meehan, who drives in again. And he is fouled. And the coach is complaining for a travel.
I don't think that was a travel. That was a very clean foul.
While they're grabbing the ball the whole time, there's no foul on the play.
I don't even think he was grabbing the ball. I think he was grabbing him.
Yeah, he was. Now Meehan will get 2 shots right here. I don't think that was a shooting foul. He more got fouled on the run.
Yeah, he got fouled on the run, but regardless, shooting too.
It looks like Jameer Truman has a finger injury, getting checked out by the trainer right now.
And the first shot from Meehan is no good.
No good. That's not how you want to start. Come on, Meehan, let's do this.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
It's always how you finish, but you always want to hit down your free throws. Most important part of the game. And he hits his
shot is
second.
good.
Easy. Miller right here. Sebastian looking around. Crossover, trying to show off his handles. This kid lost his dribbles last time. To big man Bryce. Back to Miller. Feeds it in the corner. Back out. Goes up for a little. Ooh.
No good.
A little bit of a hezzy right there. JP Hanley. Throws it down to Stivers. Stivers just doing any kind of dribbling to get around from the defenders. Pass to Gentile. To Ryan Gaynor.
Stivers got it back.
Gentile. They're just working top of the key right here. JP Hanley drives in. That looked like a travel, but he still
And
got
it's a
it
good bucket.
He got away with like 3 steps right there, but refs don't know everything.
That was a nice looking move by JP.
That was a travel.
We're not going to talk about it.
You know it's a travel. It's a travel. Kicked it back out right here.
And
Almost lost his dribble again. Ryan Gaynor is playing excellent knockout D, and Ryan Gaynor falls. Man, he was doing some slipping slide right there. Shh, it's not the summer. It's too cold out to do that. And Zelenskis checks back into the game, and that's a good sign for RB. He's on fire. Man, you could see it pumping through his veins. Fire going all around. Miller trying to shake off Zelenskis. A little bit of a drive-in, kick out. Drops the ball, which he could have got an easy shot off. Another drive-in penetration. Good pass and a missed easy layup. But big man Bryce puts it back in.
Big man Bryce is the only reason this game is, well, not a complete blowout.
A complete blow. Gaynor missed his chance, but
Meehan
Meehan shoots it, and it's a little in and out. And those kill you. You're like shooting it, you're like, yeah, that's going in. And like, oh, man, really?
A little bit of unlucky bounce.
Unlucky bounce. Big man Bryce just asserting dominance, and he's just throwing the ball in.
Big man Bryce at 6'8". Not much you can do there under height.
I want to see him just dunk the ball.
He is a mismatch versus everyone.
Not always. JP Hanley with a nice crossover move, and he is fouled bad. Looks like JP will go to the free throw line right here.
He looks as if he is okay, though. And Gaynor is going to touch Coach Ryan Gruber.
About his health, maybe. Whatever. JP Hanley. Very good clean shot. Nice, easy
and
stroke.
And he makes
right
his first free throw. He makes his first free throw. And
how smooth do you think that looks?
That was a very smooth shot. And if you're a sophomore on the varsity team, you're obviously doing something right. And I'm sure he's going to make all of his free throws.
He looks like a leader to come in this team in the upcoming years. A nice shot right there, but it is bricked. Man, RB's hitting like half of their free throws.
Yeah, you got to hit most of your free throws, at least 75%.
75 or better. Really a must. And nice move right there. Nice move to get a nice mid-range shot. JP Hanley wide open, kicks it out to Ryan Gaynor, who throws it and misses the ball. Man, the stroke seems off. Miller right here, nice crossover move, little step back action. Throws it in. There's Robert Nosek, and he misses the ball. Wow.
Good rebound by Zelenskis. Gives it to Stivers, back to Zelenskis.
JP Hanley driving in, and a nice.
And he is fouled.
JP knows how to get those fouls, draw them, whatever you need to do.
He does a great job of drawing contact.
And now the crowd just gets quiet. They want to keep their men in focus. Sometimes quiet is what they don't need. They need people to cheer for them.
And quiet is a little awkward because we're the only ones talking.
Yeah, they'll hear our fire heat.
Hanley makes his first free throw. Luke Gentile checks back into the game. Ryan Gaynor comes out.
Man, what did he pour in his head? A whole Dasani? Man, he wants his shot to be wet again. I would suggest going with Fiji, though.
Big man Bryce has checked out of the game. And he's St. Francis' leading scorer, so they're probably going to miss him on the floor.
Definitely going to miss big man Bryce. They're going to have to rely on Miller. Hanley with the second free throw. It is good. Wet.
Bulldogs needed that. Someone to finally hit both their free throws.
Yep. Miller is calling for someone to come. Back to Miller for three. And it is a brick. Throw it to Meehan. Throws back.
Stivers for three.
Stivers, three, and that is a miss. You could tell right off the shot.
Yeah, he hesitated too much.
Off. Man. Miller, they're just throwing around the ball. Just looking for anything they could get done. And an open three. And it is missed, man. They do not put any of these threes in.
Yeah, they are struggling to get the three in.
They're struggling. Man,
Luke Gentile gets the ball. They call jump ball.
That looked like a bunch of scurrying rats right there.
Looks like a premature whistle for a jump ball. And St. Francis keeps possession on the jump.
Man, it's like 49ers back in the day when they tried looking for gold. They saw a gold nugget. They all ran to it. Man. The basketball's the one booming here. No signal as we see. Big man throws it. Miller has a little bit of a hesitant move. Throws it to the corner. Driving in. A little bit.
And that's good.
Nice layup right there. Doing a little bit of a stutter step going in. Luke Gentile with the crossover move. Spin move. Throws it to Meehan. Look for his other moves. A little floater, and it is
Nice
in.
little move by Meehan.
Man, he could do circles on you all day.
It's a 14-point Bulldog lead for
To
three.
the corner and brick.
No good.
Brick after brick. But they still get the offensive boards.
That's a foul. It says it's on the ground, so no free throws.
Yup. They tried to make it seem like they were shooting, and man, 15 foul. They are in foul trouble.
One more foul, and St. Francis is in the bonus, but same deal for the Bulldogs.
Yep. Miller dished it in to Dorsick. He's looking for his options. Back to Miller. Moving around the screen. Throws it, and it is stolen by Luke Gentile. Crossover move. Just driving in and penetrating, but he loses the ball.
There's way too many people there, and he could not get anything off.
He has to keep pounding it through.
Miller's got it. Nice little step back move.
Ooh, and another miss by the Spartans.
No sec throwing it.
And a little bit of a fake move, and he misses the wide open layup. You gotta hit those, man.
He put way too much power on that.
Hit those.
Zelinskis,
And
nice little move.
In and out move action.
Nice move by the big man. Just adding to his point total, now in double digits with 11.
Leading scorer for the Bulldogs. Man, they're just dropping points. You are not stopping RB's offense at all.
Oh, no, you are not.
They're not. It looks like RB has switched to a man.
And they call a charge. What a move by Paul Zelinskis to get the charge call. Kept his feet planted, and they gave him the charge call.
Yup, and he just did the, you know he would have stayed up, but he did the fake fall over.
And that puts RB in the bonus, so next time they get fouled, they're going straight to the line.
Now they need a mop instead of a towel right there. What are they cleaning up?
Luke Gentile doing mop work.
Man, he's not the janitor.
What, do they not have janitors so the players have to clean it up?
Man.
That is true high school level stuff right there.
Yep.
Luke Gentile looked like he called the play. Stivers got it.
Stivers to Meehan, to JP Hanley. Throws it into the paint with Zelinskis. Throws it back out to JP Hanley. A little bit of a head fake. Spinning around. Back to the Zelinskis. Stivers.
Pump
moving
fakes.
around, driving in, hesitating, and then
No,
misses. Man, that looked like a roller. It rolled around.
That's a shot that has to go in, though, regardless.
Man, it was like the teacup at Six Flags. It just goes around.
What a pass from Gentile to Stivers.
Easy layup.
Stivers lays it home.
Easy money, just throwing that around.
That was a beautiful pass by Luke.
Dropping dimes, man. I see dimes on the floor right now.
18-point game.
And RB is
10
just
seconds
killing
left.
him. As you hear the countdown right here, as Francis tries to get something in, a nice move. Easy. And JP Hanley's just going to throw it up. And no miracle for him.
Russo had the last second bucket there.
Last bucket. That was a great first half for RB. They're just
flew
dominating.
by.
40-24. They're just showing dominance. Welcome to the RBTV Game of the Week. I'm Mike Navarro with Sam Egan, and RB's just been dominating this basketball game, in and out.
Yeah, that was a heck of a first half from the Bulldogs. They sure seemed like they were dominating, and they were the better team in that half.
As it looks like Luke Gentile gets the ball right there.
Luke Gentile has been very feisty with the ball so far.
Very feisty. He's been just going after it.
Bulldogs are up 16 at the start of the half.
They just have a huge lead, 40-24. How are they going to respond? And a nice basket by Brendan Russo.
And it looks like coach is bringing out the bench maybe for St. Francis.
It looks like it. Zawinskis looking for his options. A crossover move right there. Nice.
Did coach put the wrong people on the court because he's subbing out a new 5?
Jameer Truman for 3. And no good.
Just a bit off.
We haven't seen a 3 in a while that made it in. This is a completely new court for them.
It's been
bounce pass, a little bit of dribble, penetration showing who's the man. Kicked out. And man, they're tripping over their shoelaces.
Yeah,
they need to tie them pretty good. Wow. Blank went blank in his mind. Man.
Russo dribbling out to blank. I'm sorry.
Wow. You're blanking in your mind now. Russo. And he bricks.
Russo, not as good as Caruso.
Luke Gentile, he throws it out to Zelinskis. And man, they are tugging on his jersey. They know he's dangerous.
And he makes it anyway.
Very dangerous Zelinskis.
What do you think for Paul Zelinskis? Over or under 25?
Under 25.
I'm going to go under.
Under.
I said over at the beginning of the day.
Blank. And his mind went blank again. He is not finding anything to go down.
Yeah, not a good look.
Zelinskis for 3, and it is way short. Man, he's like my height.
No.
And he is fouled going up. And
that
now he will take 2 free throws, Norsek.
That is the foul on Truman. That is the third of the that's his third of the game.
Man, now he's to the back of the pack right now.
Yeah, he's in foul trouble.
In foul trouble right now. He's just smacking people.
St. Francis about to bring in their mass subs as the students are actually making some insane noise.
They need to make more noise. Not enough.
And he misses.
Missed. Wow, it's working. RB needs to cheer more in their student section if they want the same result.
Nosek misses his first.
If you have not already, check out the RBTV YouTube with lots of good content on there.
Yes, very good content, like Fishing Fever by Ryan Gaynor.
Who needs to check in soon? He looks nervous in his eyes, and it is missed. He missed both free throws.
He gets
but he gets his own rebound. He's bodying. Big body, and he misses it. Jameer Truman with the rebound to JP Hanley. Crossover, little stutter step, and he misses the ball. Terrible. He cannot get anything.
Ryan French went up for that, no good.
Thrown to JP Hanley. Hesitating move, and he puts it in.
What a shot. What a pass from Zelinskis.
Great pass.
Beautiful play.
Little man throwing it to a bigger man.
Nice analysis.
A little man throwing it to a bigger man.
Nosek gets fouled, and he's going to be going to the line again.
Man. The smallest man on the team, Chase Riggs, looks like he's having a little bit of trouble even dribbling the ball down the court.
Nosek shooting his free throw. The foul was on Zelinskis, his second.
They're confident with fouling this guy who has missed 2 free throws already.
And
another missed free throw. Is he Shaq? Shaqing a fool right here?
Hack-a-Shaq. He's missed that's his third straight missed free throw.
Third straight missed one. Wow. Can he make it 4? This is the streak he'll like to snap. He just broke that like he broke somebody's bones. The streak is over. He finally made a free throw.
It was a
miracle right there.
Lucky bounce, we'll say that.
Lucky bounce right there. He needed all of that. Luke Gentile.
As Nosek's out of the game.
Looking for their options. Luke Gentile dribbling out, driving in, penetration, and he misses the layup. You can't do that. But the putback, and it's missed too. And big man Bryce just took the ball out of his hands.
Bryce and Dylan Meehan were going at it.
Meehan could not get the ball.
And the
6'8" buff man just rips it out of his hands.
And the Bulldogs will keep possession.
Which is surprising. Gentile throws it out. JP Hanley. Stivers trying to make a little bit of a move back to Gentile. Back to Meehan. Zelenskis. Stivers spinning around, and wow, he was thrown like a rag doll on that one. Wow.
That was definitely an interesting looking play there.
Man, he looked like tumbling and fumbling around. Man, blowing by the wind.
And that was a foul on Crabtree. Not Michael Crabtree, Jack Crabtree.
Yep, Zelenskis, and a nice layup right there.
Driving in, you have the open layup. He's going to take that, and he's not going to miss that.
You don't see that much from these RB players missing layups.
Zelenskis bringing the press.
There they go. Kicking it out. Little man right here.
Riggs has it to French.
He's little man. Big man Bryce just looking around, and he throws it out to Riggs. Trying to body up Gentile, which is not going to happen. It's a much bigger frame right there.
And
Thrown out,
Luke is
and
pretty short.
Travel on Riggs. He did not plant his feet at all. Gentile running the point for this play. Do you think they're ready for more of their stars to shine?
I think so.
Stivers is pivoting. Zelenskis driving in, penetration, spin move, and it is in. Wow.
What a shot. No foul there. He makes that shot.
Spin move. Woo.
What
Went
a
around
nice
like
fade.
a race car.
What a nice fade.
Wow, French. Man, he does not look like a Frenchman. Big man Bryce trying to body up, but he has two men on him, and he still gets it in. He's showing big man moves right there.
Man, this whole team revolves around Bryce. If it wasn't for him, this game
Big man
would
Bryce.
be like 48-8.
It's 48-29. It's still big. Zelenskis for three, and he is hit by the head. Bang! Splash! Crack.
Zelenskis is clutch. He's at 20. Maybe he's going to get over 25. I told you he was going to
Maybe.
go over.
You said under. Stop lying, changing up your words, man.
I said at the beginning of the day it was over.
No,
you
you
can ask
didn't.
Jake.
Nah. You didn't say it to me, so it don't count. It don't count.
Looks like Ryan Gainer's about to check in the game.
It looks like it. Fishing favorite. Riggs. Ooh, a nice crossover move on Gentile. He passed to big man Bryce. Bryce knows what he's going to do. Pass it off. Back to Bryce, and he makes the layup. Too easy. Ball is life over here.
Bryce got to get recruited somewhere. Big man can do some big things. Gentile.
Gentile. Oh, he just throws it off the backboard. Looking like Andre Iguodala.
Hey, if I was against a 6'8" guy, I'd probably do that same thing.
He has to keep a little bit more composure on that one. Riggs looking around, trying to call a screen because he needs all the help he could get.
Coach
to French, and he goes in and bricks the ball, man. Just
Nice save
slamming
by
these-
Meehan.
To JP Hanley on the fast break, and he throws it with the right hand.
Easy layup.
Easy layup, easy money, good dimes on the court right here.
Hanley gets a 9 as there's a timeout by St. Francis. That's their third. And it
They
looks like
need it. The Spartans need this timeout. They are cold. It looks like they just put ice on them.
And they are looking like they're going to make another mass substitution when we get out of the break. As the band is playing Sweet Home Alabama. What a jam.
They're hoping to catch fire and melt that ice and be wet like water.
It'd be great right now if the rock band played Country Roads and you get to hear my singing finally.
Your singing is awful. That's one thing I never want to experience again. Those days. Oh, man. My singing is much better, by the way. And you know that's a fact to be true. But what do you think is being talked over in these two huddles right now?
I think St. Francis's coaches are just looking to see a way if they can make it closer. Coaches probably aren't too happy right now. And for RB, they're just trying to see if they can get the bench in.
As the main man guitarist right here, he's jamming out. A drum jamming out too. And now Ryan Gaynor will check into the game for the Bulldogs. Miller will check into the game for St. Francis. A new look right here.
Francis got a fresh 5 coming out of the court.
Hopefully that catches some fire for them.
Welsh is passing it in.
Miller.
Gets it to Miller.
Miller, who has some good handles right here. Pass to Doisick.
No check to Miller.
Miller throws it to Doisick, but he still gets it in. It looks like Zelenskis blocked it in. Man, Zelenskis, wrong team, man. Luke Gentile
Hey, just add that
to
to his
Ryan
points.
Gaynor. Throws it to Meehan. there's a little bit of traffic and congestion. Looks like rush hour on the I-55.
Gainer's got it.
Gainer throwing it into the middle to Stivers. To Meehan, an easy layup right there. Banks it in.
Nice move. And the bench
Do
love
you think
that
they're going to
move.
cash out at the bank?
I think they're cashing it out.
I think they're cashing it out with a nice W. Still got a quarter to play, though.
22-point game. It's
Thrown into the corner and splash!
what a nice shot.
Drip, drip, rip, rip. There
Yaruso.
we go. Yaruso, more like Caruso. Stivers from 3, and it is no good.
Could not get the response. St. Francis looking for another 3 here, maybe.
And trying to drive in, and he draws the foul, and will shoot 2 now.
That foul's on Luke Gentile.
Come on, Luke. You let Eric Welch just get in there and take your Welch's fruit snacks. You got to keep those.
Luke Gentile's second. And look at Paul Zelinskis mopping up the floor with a towel.
Respectable man right there. We need a janitor, though. Let's go clean this up.
Hey, it wouldn't be the worst thing. Get you off the broadcast. I'm the only one carrying the broadcast, and then you just mop everything up.
Man, that would be a complete disaster. It would look like a whole tornado. A complete whirlwind. Everything flying, falling apart.
First free throw,
Good.
up and good. Eric Walsh makes that
Jameer
first free throw.
Truman and J.P. Hanley will check in for the Bulldogs right here. Man, a nice look for the Bulldogs right now.
Meehan and Stivers will check out. Comes to the second free throw.
I think they want to go read at the library right now. They're checking out a book. And the second free throw is good by Welch.
It looks like
they're allowing some press, and
lane violation looks like on RB.
so now the Bulldogs get the ball taken away from them. And of course, Coach Ryan Gerber is very mad about this.
15-point game
into
now.
the corner. Ooh,
Tipped
and
by
it is tipped,
Gentile.
and Luke Gentile misses it. He just let it fall on his thighs and roll out.
Yeah, he was not happy about that.
Man. RB cannot keep the ball right now. What is going on? Is this the momentum they finally need? As Blank throws it in.
Got it to Miller.
To Blank. Blank. Oh, and
What
man.
on earth was that? And they call a very late foul. And oh, the foul's on St. Francis.
Man, I wonder what goes through his mind during the game. Is it like clear and blank? It looks like a white piece of paper.
And big man Bryce, our boy Bryce, check him back in the game.
Man, he makes even these 6-footers look, 6'5" people look like midgets. He's just so big.
And he looks, Ryan Gainer look really short.
Oh, yeah. Jameer Truman throws it out to Ryan Gainer to Luke Gentile. Just hesitating. He had the open 3 look right there.
It's to Zelinskis.
Zelinskis just still dribbling around the key to Jameer Truman. Still looking around. Luke Gentile. Let's look for his options. Ryan Gainer to J.P. Hanley to Zelinskis. Throws it out. Ryan Gainer back to Zelinskis. Man, they're making me run my mouth right now.
Nice move by Zelinskis.
And he drops it on his foot.
And that's out on
Man.
Zelinskis. St. Francis
This
ball.
is not soccer.
All that for nothing. A little disappointing.
Man, was he thinking he was going to score a goal? And there's no goals in basketball
8 seconds left.
unless you're talking about field goals.
Shot.
Throw it up by Miller, and
No
of
good.
course a brick. And he
Gentile
throws
chucks it up. Not even close. Heads up, cheerleaders. No good.
End of the third quarter, 55-38, Riverside Brookfield. It looks like RB lost some momentum, but still pedal to the metal.
17-point lead. I mean, you can't really ask for much more.
You can't ask for much more, but you know RB can do a lot more with what they have.
With what they have, yes.
They need to get better momentum.
Dang, listen to Richie with the vocals on the band.
It sounds nice. We love these vocals. We love the kids from the rock band.
The refs seem to love it too.
Yeah, I see the refs jamming out. They're dancing a little bit.
Refs dancing, having a big smile on his face. It's all good vibes here at RB. RB up 17. Gonna be a good night.
I think they're looking for a vibe check right now. And I think it's looking good.
St. Francis is just looking to get something going so it's not a long bus ride home.
Oh man, that would be bad vibing on the bus.
Sebastian Miller's chucking gonna be throwing the ball in. Start off. Gonna throw it into Danny Blank.
They're throwing him Blank. Man. Blank just dribbling around. Throws a nice pass. Back to Welch. Blank. Trying to look in. Throws it out to Miller. Miller throws it to the corner, and for 3, splash!
Another one from Yaruso. That's his second, and he is feeling a heat check right now.
He needs to go in like Caruso and slam it down.
Oh, that would make it legendary.
Gaynor, yeah. Stuyvek just throwing it up, doing whatever.
No
terrible
foul.
shot selection. What was he thinking right there?
I have no idea.
Caruso throws it to the corner for Miller, and a brick.
Tipped up, rebound, no good.
And JP Hanley finally secures the rebound.
Stivers got it.
Stivers looking around. Jameer Truman is wide open. He could take that shot real easily, but he decides not to. That would have been great shot selection for him. Jameer Truman.
He's been struggling
Still
as of
looking
late.
around. JP Hanley, a little bit head fake right there. Throws it. Stuyvek. Gentile. Man. Wide open in the paint, and you see Stuyvek is being very vocal about that he didn't get the ball. That would have been an easy 2 points. Ryan Gaynor for 3. And way off.
Just off the rim.
Man,
good shot
we
from
need to
Gaynor,
check
just
his
didn't go in.
temperature. He may have a fever right now.
Miller to Russo. To Blank.
Blank driving in, throws it to Yaruso to Blank. Man, the defense for RB is like a blanket. It's covering everything till now. Blank.
No. That's a bucket from
Blank.
There's a bucket from Blank and the foul.
Man. And 1.
Don't look now. St. Francis is starting to come back, and they bring in Zelinskis.
Man, they're making a game out of this. Only 12 points right now.
And their big man, Truman, their starting center is at 4 fouls. One more and he's done for the game.
He's fatigued.
He just needs to sit down for a little bit so he doesn't foul out.
So much foul trouble.
Big noise here from the student section. Blank.
And
he airballed.
Airball.
He's looking like Shaq or Dwight Howard out there, maybe Giannis. What a horrible free throw. Yikes.
Man. His free throw percentage is like in the negatives probably.
Oh, that was ugly.
Man.
Gentile's got it.
Throws it to Meaton. Ryan Gaynor's just scurrying around in circles. This isn't NASCAR.
Severs, airball's the layup. Looking for a foul, does not get it. Blank driving in.
And he just hits a guy down. And how is that not called as a charge?
No.
That is terrible officiating. They need to be looking at all things at all times.
He misses the easy shot. Miller misses the easy shot.
That was terrible officiating. That should have been called as a foul right there.
Zelinskis was looking for the foul, didn't get it.
He should have got it.
No points out of it, so no harm, no foul.
But still, fouls are a big part of this game.
Gaynor for 3.
You need to call
No
him.
good, but however, there is a timeout called by the Bulldogs.
The thing is, what gets players mad and people watching, when there's a foul, you need to call it. Fouls are so important. They get you into the bonus, and the bonus gets you to the line. And when you hit your free throws, that drives up the score. Fouls are so important.
I could just hear or picture my dad watching this game right now, seeing that play yelling, foul, 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 that's a foul.
That was a foul. He took his knee. Man, this isn't MMA, UFC type stuff.
And
Knee him in the face.
Look at the student
That
section.
is
They're going
dangerous.
nuts. They're having a good time. They're running on the court dancing. What is this? Look at
Man, this is too crazy. They need to settle down a little bit too much. Get off the court. This is the court is for playing time only. It's not for random students and random strangers just walking around and running around. Be respectful of the players.
It is middle school night here. There's some middle school games going on afterwards, and it's also jersey theme night. Bunch of jerseys here in the crowd. You see some nice Allen Iverson, Derrick Rose, Michael Jordan. You see some ugly Cubs jerseys in there like Wilson Contreras, but
man, you got a shout out to the Cubs winning the World Series when they could.
Shout out Tim Anderson batting title.
Man, you know that's only a one-year thing right there. Just watch.
Yeah, watch 2020 White Sox AL Central Division champs. Guarantee
You guys
it.
aren't winning the division.
We'll see. We'll see in
You
October.
guys won't. I'll bank on the Twins for that one.
And Gentile's got it.
Gentile looking around, a little bit of a spin move. Zelinskis standing a head foot taller than most people except for big man Bryce. Gentile driving in, he kicks it out. Stuyvek for three.
No.
Man, it looked good off the release.
Nothing is falling for the Bulldogs right now.
It was like one of those late releases on
For
2K.
three. What an ugly shot, and it does not go in.
A lot of these shots right now are ugly. Throws it up, and a
It is
nice
good.
mid-range shot. Eric Welch. He
Eric
wants
Welch,
some of his fruit snacks right now.
he makes it a 10-point game. Is it too little, too late? 5 minutes left? We'll see.
No, 5 minutes is enough time for anything to happen. You saw with that Toronto game how they went on that 49-11 run.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
Meehan for three, and it is.
Oh, it is
man.
airballed. The Bulldogs need to get
Man.
something going, and Ryan
Big
Gruber,
man Bryce, an easy layup with a nice
8-point
finger
game.
roll. You saw that nice finger roll right there?
Timeout Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are going to make subs. Ryan Gruber's not happy. 8-point game, just when there's a 20-point game, just last quarter.
They're not happy at all.
St. Francis is having a bunch of heart, and they are not giving up this game.
Man, I think all of these are looking disappointed right now.
It is an 8-point game right now, as the Rock Band is playing Seven Nation Army, trying to pump up this crowd.
Man, they really are.
The Bulldogs fans need to make some noise on defense, so maybe throw them off a little bit, because St. Francis is just scoring every possession, it seems like.
It looks like they went past the blanket of defense, and they're finally penetrating through and getting the ball in where it needs to go. Finally, they got something. They're showing some Kentucky spirit right now. Man, those shorts are special right there.
Those are definitely special. I don't know if I like it or not, mixed in with the Spartans,
It looks
Michigan
like
State.
it looks like a checkerboard, like a Star Wars themed checkerboard.
Looks like kind of Tennessee a little bit, too.
Oh man, Tennessee has ugly colors.
Mixed in with the Spartans font, like Michigan State. I don't know if I
Yeah.
dig it or not. Doesn't look bad. Maybe it doesn't look great. I don't know. Tell me what you think.
Man, I love those jerseys if they're in white.
If they were in white, those would be some nice
Or
jerseys.
if they're in black, that would really look well.
Black would look really well on those jerseys.
JP Hanley with the ball. Stuyvek running around like a little kid right now in the candy store. Meehan. Man, he can't find anything. He's like that kid in the math class sitting in the back on his phone. He can't find anything what to do.
We all know that kid.
Zelinskis kicks it out. Yeah, it's you.
Gentile
it
gets
is
blocked.
tipped. And Gentile cannot.
Big boy
remain.
Bryce. And it looked like there's out on St. Francis, but they say it's out on RB. St. Francis has the ball as they're making
St.
some
Francis
subs.
has got away with so many stuff. And it's only an 8-point game now. This is a rally.
Are we looking for overtime maybe?
OT, OT, OT.
Or maybe a buzzer beater. That would be nice.
That would be an amazing way to cap off a big run. Yaruso throws it, dishes it down to Welch, and he
No
misses
good.
it.
Finally a possession where they do not score. Zelinskis with a huge rebound. Gentile's got it.
He's going to definitely slow down this game, take off some clock.
Gentile
a
has
smart game.
0 points so far in this game.
Yeah, which is looking pretty sad. He scored more in one of his touchdowns all year than this game.
He had that nice touchdown against ICCP earlier in the year.
Oh, yeah. And a nice layup by Meehan.
A must-needed layup.
Dylan. Dylan is killing.
They needed that bucket so bad.
Welch with a little bit of step back move, throws it down, and he hits it off the side. What is he thinking?
I have no idea.
Man.
Zelinskis has it.
Throws it to JP Hanley. Starter step. Pivoting around to Meehan, throws it to Zelinskis. Throws it out to Stuyvek. Easy three right here. Easy.
Bang!
Easy money.
Stivers with a huge three. That might be the dagger, up 13.
Dime.
Bulldogs on a 5-0 scoring run.
Ooh, they came with their own run of their own. And now without big man Bryce, they're losing all their mojo. Put him back in. Put the big man in.
Big man Bryce looks like he might. No, Miller's coming in.
Miller's going to try to set some tone right here. Man, but I like having Bryce in the game better.
Miller, one of their better shooters.
Shooter. To Blank. Man, his mind's been running blank all day with barely any points. To Welch in a missed shot.
Huge board by Meehan.
Man, only if the Willis Tower was made of bricks. Man, we're going to need some steel beams now. There's so many bricks to stack up. JP Hanley.
Nice
throws it out.
pass.
Luke Gentile at the top of the key. JP to his back to the basket for some reason. They're just playing keep away. Hot potato, hot potato. Stuyvesant seems open.
They're trying to get him to foul.
Yeah,
That is a foul on Miller.
Miller got too excited. It's like when your mom buys you a snack and you're like, give me that, give me that, give me that.
And she hasn't bought it yet from the store.
Yeah, and you just want to eat it already.
Oh, I know that feeling all too well.
All too well when you were little, man.
Oh, as Zelinskas is passing it in, gets it to Meehan.
You were a little devil when you were a kid.
I could say the same for you. Throw back to soccer season.
I was an amazing kid.
Except for soccer.
Soccer, I just went all out. You gotta fight for everything.
Chase Riggs checking in the game. He looked like St. Francis is giving this game up.
Man, you can't give up.
That
There's
might have been a
still time.
backcourt. No call though. Zelinskas has it.
It's not a backcourt because it's an inbound. And man,
That's a
what is
foul.
it now? They are really losing their mojo. It's still 13 points in 2 minutes. Miracles happen. There's something called Stephen Curry.
Stephen Curry is injured and is not in this game, so looking like it might not happen.
Well, someone needs to step up and be like him.
As Meehan
Throws
inbounds
it to JP Hanley.
Throws it to Hanley. To Gentile. 2 minutes left in the game.
2
Bulldogs
minutes.
up 13. Seem to have the ball for a long time on this possession. Gentile.
Seems so. With no shot clock, they could just basically run around and run around and run around. And a timeout called by the Bulldogs, wisely so. Luke Gentile wouldn't commit a travel on all his pivoting because that happens a lot. But, man, what do you think the Bulldogs are drawing up? Some keep away?
I think they're just drawing up, keep away.
They're going to do monkey in the middle right now. Man, throwback to those games. Little games help you so much. Man, it seemed like they started to make it interesting, St. Francis.
You made it an 8-point game, maybe a 6-point game.
They were going on the gas like, and then they stopped on the brakes and
I think they just dug themselves too much of a hole and just ran out of gas and couldn't complete the comeback.
they were looking for the treasure in the wrong place.
Just too little, too late, I think. And the Bulldogs hit some
Man,
clutch shots.
Riggs wearing the Kyrie 2s. I haven't seen those in a while.
I like it, though. I like
Those
it.
were very good shoes, though. I will not lie.
It's a foul.
I remember wearing those same exact shoes for rec basketball. They're amazing.
I remember for rec basketball, I wore the PG, I think there's the PG 1s and then the KD Trey 5s.
I used the KD 9s and the Kyrie 2s. I remember going off on with my KD 9s. And then I popped them.
What's going off for your definition? 3 points? 5 points?
A lot more than that. A lot more than you could ever do.
Stivers makes a
nice-
clutch bucket. 15-point lead.
There we go.
Gainer in
Riggs
the game.
Throws it
No
to
good.
Russo. Blank going in, and wow.
Oh, wow.
Does he know where the basket is? I'm going to get him some context right now.
Zelinskas gets fouled after the rebound.
Of course, they're going to foul him. He's too dangerous.
As the student section starts chanting, start the buses.
And RB's in the bonus now. And you know what that means. Bonus. Now it's time for him to do his clutch shots. Shot, shot, shot.
Shot, 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 shot,
Shot.
shot. Everybody. Zelinskas shooting 2.
A very reliable free throw shooter for the Bulldogs.
Correction, 1-on-1. And he makes the first. That's
Yeah,
why I
see?
said shooting 2. I knew he was going to make that first one.
Yeah, how would you not put your trust in him?
Zelinskas,
Ooh,
old,
only
reliable.
Only at 21.
Been clutch all year. Come on, hit a 3.
22. That's not over 25, though. That's 25. He has to hit 2 baskets at least.
Yeah, just get fouled every time when you get the rebound. No big deal. He got it.
He better not hit 25.
Hit 25, so we're both wrong.
Oh, and he is fouled. Your Russo.
As here comes Hanley, and looks like Gainer checking in.
Gainer. Looks like JP Hanley and Ryan Gainer will check in for some garbage time. Man, it seemed like
Makes
none of
the
the
first.
real bench played for the RB today.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like they might have needed to when they were up 20, and then they started falling apart, and they needed the starters back in.
They did. Man. Ready for Yaruso.
Yaruso shooting his second.
Man, just wait for it. You're going to hear the student section probably starting to chant. And they're quiet. Now the chanting's going. And he made it. Made the free throw.
I personally
Clutch.
think it wasn't loud enough.
JP Hanley? Yeah, no way loud enough. Luke Gentile is getting harassed. 3-man on him. Zelinskis to Ryan Gaynor. Dishes it in. To the, man, that would have been easy.
Get it to Zelinskis. He was open for 3.
Man. That was a good pass by Ryan Gaynor. He just didn't execute. He just like, I'll take the foul.
Truman and Meehan checking into the game.
Oh, man, more garbage time.
Coming out is Gaynor, Ryan Gaynor, or JP Hanley.
If you look at the faces of St. Francis, they all look defeated right now.
Yeah, they knew they had to come back, but they just couldn't get it done.
And a nice free throw right there.
Stivers.
Perfect form.
RB seems to be hitting their free throws now. Seemed to be struggling earlier. Now I think they got their rhythm.
Man, they need to start dancing. They have so much rhythm right now. They get the lucky bounce too.
66-49, 17-point
Mr.
game.
Miller trying to run through, trying to do anything he can with the mid-range, and he hits it.
RB has just been on fire lately.
And Zelinskis loses the ball.
Great way to end the game so far. 48 seconds
Great
left.
way. But he was fouled, Zelinskis. He is ready to hit these free throws. They're just chanting for him now. His heart must be beating, but he's like, I got these free throws. Just so much cheering for him, and he hits it. He delivers.
Oh, no. It looks like they're chanting for Joseph.
They are chanting.
And they are so happy he's in the game.
They are happy Joey is in the game. Finally got in there. Zelinskis hits his second.
He's at 24. I swear if he's one short, I will not be very happy.
This will be amazing. See your prediction, as you say, come wrong.
I'm going to be like Pete Rose and bet on these games. And one.
And one for Miller. Man, we're going to kick you out if you start betting on these games. Automatic suspension held out to you.
Banned for life from RBTV.
Well, we have Jake O'Brien, so we don't really need you. Got to peep the little man.
We're really going to rely on Jake O'Brien. Sebastian Miller got the N one there. He's looking to convert the free throw.
But the thing is, with him, we need to finish the sentences sometimes.
And
he
the N one is
completes
good.
the N1 play right
Come
here.
on, get it to Zelinskis and foul him. Make them both.
Stivek will inbound it, and man, he's looking confused. He can't find anybody. And it's throwing a terrible pass. And Blank actually finds something in his mind.
Did he maybe dunk that? Maybe a rim grazer. I don't know.
Rim grazer right here. He should have went big man. Dunked on everybody.
15-point game, 68-53.
Ooh, 53-68. Too little, too late. 37 seconds.
15 points in 37 seconds, not happening.
It's not going to happen.
And all these timeouts as the band is playing the final countdown.
Because it is the final countdown. They're counting down to the end of a hard-fought game where RB will take this W.
I think these timeouts are extremely unnecessary, though. I mean, you just want to go home, call it a day.
I think I'm going to need to update the records. RB is going to be 8-7. St. Francis is going to be 6-8.
RB getting to over 500 for the first time since being 2-1 versus
And
OPRF.
St. Francis are looking like the Chicago Bears, 6-8. Man.
Hey, we beat the Vikings both times, though, so I'll take that.
But guess who made the playoffs?
Yeah.
And guess who knocked off the Saints 13-3? Yeah. Shout out to them.
Shout out Lizzo.
Shout out RBTV, Fishing Fever.
Gentile getting...
He's looking around. He's harassed.
Gets it to Zelinskis.
Zelinskis going in. Easy layup.
Yes.
And he got 26 points, 70 points.
I told you guys over. You guys didn't listen. I told you.
You said he was under, man.
And a sloppy pass there. Bulldogs ball.
Bulldogs ball. They will take over.
It is 70-56.
Man, it's over now. Definitely over.
14-point game. 20 seconds left. Just let him
Easy
run it
pass
out.
to Gentile. Gentile just running around. He throws it to Stivek. And he looks
No
like he's
foul.
fouled, but they don't call it.
Joey, put it up. Oh, the crowd
He
is
should
not
have
happy.
taken the points.
He should have taken
He should
the
have taken the
point.
points, as they will just let the clock
He
run
did the
down.
respectable thing and let the clock
He
run
did
out.
it.
And-
I would have taken the points though.
Oh,
2-1.
easily.
RB takes the game.
And that's the game. Your final score, Bulldogs 70, St. Francis 56.
So-
What a game. Bulldogs win.
So with this game, RB started off really hot. They had no response, a terrible first quarter. But then in the second half, they started heating up, chipping away. But
Just
like
not
midway
enough.
through the fourth quarter, they just stopped their gas. And then RB was like, decided to choke the rest of the life out of them. And got the win. And Zelinskis with the big game,
26
dropping
points.
26 points. So, well, it was a great game. Shout out to Mike Freshour, our crew in Studio A production, our camera operators, our production assistants for covering this game. For Sam Egan, I'm Isaac Navarro. Thanks for watching RBTV Sports.